Hello everyone, this is Maggie from Coil Heater.
This is Sherry.
Thanks for your time being with us here. So today Sherry and I will introduce our Coil Heater for you. So hope you will be interested in with us. And if you have any questions during the last few 15 or 20 minutes, you are feel free to find our contact information in your homepage, and you can send us your questions, and our assistant will be here to reply you at any time.
Yes.
So as usual, I will introduce our factory first, so you will have a general idea of us. For us, we are Haiyan Donghai Electric Appliance Company Limited, and we are established in 1995. So this year is already 25 years anniversary. And you can see we have lots of experience for manufacturing heating elements. And yes, our heating elements is used in different home appliances. And actually for us, we developed from 20 small workshops now from around over 800 personnel, and 85% are workers, and the rest included our QC or supervisor and other R&D departments.
Yes.
And yes, we have not only in office in China, but we also set up some branches overseas, such as in America and Canada. Because with our business developing a lot, so we also set up some branches here.
Yes. Today our topic is a coil heater. For the coil heater, we have so many years experience, and we have cooperated with some big customers such as HD supplier and electronics for more than 10 years. So why they choose us and what strengths we have for the coil heater. So now we have details for you. Hope you interest our coil heater.
Yes, so now we will move on to our sample test, and Sherry and I will introduce more detailed information for you. 导播帮我们转到4号。
Okay, from the decks you can see our samples here. And for the coil heater, and we make from the stainless steel. And all the process such as the powder filling, rolling, bending, and annealing are made by ourselves. We have advanced a machine and technology to make sure each process is in good quality control. For the coil heater, we can make the size from many coils. You can see here are 7 coils and 4 coils here. And we can make 3 to 7 coils. If you have another requirement, please tell us. And normally for the coil heater, we will flatten the surface. You see the surface, we will flatten it. So in this case, the coil heater will have more touching area with the pan. For the blanket, not only he can fasten the coil heater, but also we can print the information for you. You can see here, and this we can print the number, all the information on it.
Yes, thank you, Sherry. And you mentioned about the common coil heater. So now I'd like to introduce our new product for you. That is the oil-proof ignition coil heater here. And I think you can see it clearly. We have got UL and ETL dual certification for it. So now I will explain it detailedly for this one. It can automatically detect the temperature of the bottom of the pot. And once the temperature of the pot exceeds that temperature, it will automatically turn off to protect it. And at the same time, when the stove is accidentally turned off and the heating is not sitting for a long time, the stove can also be detected and the switch can be cut off at the first time to avoid accidents. So you can see our product is very safe. Inside, as you can see, inside here is a box. Inside the box, there is NTC on it. What is NTC? This one, NTC, the main function is to control the temperature. Maybe we could not show inside structure to you because it is our trade secret. It's also our core technology. We invested so much to get this patent. So we believe this is a promising technology. We welcome to your inquiry. And the second part is for the installation. I think most of you may be curious about how do you install the coil heater into your stove. Actually, the installation of this new product is same with the old type. Yeah, you can see it from the camera. It's quite simple, only plug in the stove. For the depth, we try our best to shorten it. It's almost the same with old type, so it won't be cause any problem of installation. For this product, we have cooperated with some customers, and the biggest one is from a Canada company, and we both together developed this product. Maybe in near future, this function will be required in each coil heater, because the coil heater with such function has improved the safety and also reduced the kitchen fire accidents.
Yes, that's very popular coil heater in the world now. So, so next I will introduce what we pay attention when we manufacture the coil heater. As I said, the coil heater is our strength. Firstly, we pay much attention to the material, and there are many kinds of material for making the coil heater, such as stainless steel 201, 202, or 304, incloy, and so on, many of them. But for coil heater, and we will use the 304 or incloy or other high-grade material. Why we use such a high-grade material? Comparing with the heater which working in water. Water can help to dissipate the heat. While coil heater works in the air, air dissipates in the air. The heater in the air dissipates slowly. What's more, surface loading of a coil heater is very high during they are working in high temperature. So these are the two reasons why we choose the high-grade tube material. So why we don't use the lower grade material such as 201, 202? As the surface loading of the lower grade material is not good. On the other hand, the coil heater is both in the air. If the weather is humid, the lower grade material will rust easier, which will affect the electrical performance of the coil heater. So high-grade tube material is required for it.
Yes, thank you, Sherry. So you just explained very well for the different material will affect the performance of the appliance. So now I will focus on introducing the technology and also the process for the coil heater. Actually, for us, we attach the high importance for the high welding process, which is very important for welding the tube. Because if there is any break or beam on the welding position, the heater may get burst, which is quite dangerous. And we will check the welding on each tube and use the eddy current detector to ensure that our tubes do not have any welds to ensure the excellent air tightness of the product.
Yes, and thirdly, for the material, and the other is the MGO. MGO is very important for the coil heater because which is the core part of almost the core part of the coil heater. For the MGO is an insulation material and is filled in the tube.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
just
can
like
see
the powder.
this is the MGO powder.
And that will fill in the coil heater. And there are many kinds of MGO. Normally, they are divided into middle lower, and middle high, and high temperature MGO powder. The MGO we use in coil heater is middle high or high grade, and without the silicon, because the silicon will discharge out of the tube during the annealing process. So you may interest how we deal with the moisture-proof problem. With our experience and study for the MGO for many years, we have our own way. Simply speaking, when the tube comes out of the annealing furnace and temperature cooling down to a certain degree, we coat some moisture-proof material on the both nozzles. Yes, we have the moisture-proof on the nozzles, and then we have tightened the plugs. So we have double proof line, moisture-proof line for the coil heater. On the other hand, you can see on the nozzle, we shrink the nozzle by the shape of taper. So this will reduce the cross-sectional area of the tube of the nozzle, and this is also another good way for the moisture proof.
Yes, just now you mentioned about the raw material used in the tube. So as you know, the price for different MGO powder grade is quite different. And actually for some manufacturers, in order to save cost, they will use lower grade MGO with silicon oil containing to make coil heater, which may has dangerous, when the coil heater heats up, the silicon oil runs in the tube. And when the silicon are gathered together, they are very easily carbonized, so the tube will burst easily, which is very dangerous.
Yes. Furthermore, except the MGO tube and the welding, and the other, we also pay attention to the resistant wire. So we have the high grade for the coil heater, and which will make the coil heater have longer life.
Yes, so in terms of performance, we also have many testing equipment to make sure the quality. So some tests will be made, such as high voltage test, resistance test, and moisture proof test, and lag test, and so on. This is just some part of test methods. If you need the extra test from us, you can feel free to let us know. This both can be negotiated.
Yes, all this we do is to make sure the quality is fine to each product before delivery out.
Yes. So now, 导播帮我们切到1号镜头。Yes, I think this is all about the coil heater here. And so after 1 minute, there will be a Q&A part, and we will move on to our Q&A time. So before our Q&A time, please enjoy our introduction of our products and factory. There will be a short video for your reference.
Yeah.
So we will come back soon. See you later.
Welcome back.
Hello, this is Maggie. Welcome back.
So during our introduction of the coil heater, some customer interest our heater and they have some questions. And now I'd like to reply you one by one. Also, if you have another question, please contact with us. And the first question is, what market for the coil heater? For the coil heater, our market is very wide. Now we have cooperated with 23 countries. And our main market is in Europe, America, and Australia, and so on, in many countries. And the second question is, what the capacity of the coil heater with the new function? I think many customers interested in our coil heater with the new function. It's a really good function for the coil heater because that reduces the fire accident. And for the capacity of the coil heater with new function, now we have 100,000 pieces per month. So this is also very big capacity. And the third question is, do you have your own patent for the new coil heater? For the new coil heater, we spent many years and cooperated with our partner, and then we have the patent, some patents, and of course, yes, we have the patents. For the fourth question is, what certificate for the coil heater with the new function? All these questions regarding about the new type. For the certificate, now we got the CE, VDE, and the ETL. So now don't worry about the certificate problem.
Yes, also UL is available. We already applied for it and we got it now.
Yeah, and if you have any question, please contact with us. Also, if you can contact with you can know us from our website www.th.com. Yes.
Yes, and you will also find our website here.
So now the time is limited, and we will finish here for the coil heater. And please keep contact with us and keep follow with us for the live stream. We have next live stream in 8 p.m. in China time. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Bye bye.